The information shared on Property Talk is for educational purposes only. Insurance coverage varies by policy and state. I'm not an attorney, and nothing shared here is legal advice. Always consult your licensed professional for guidance specific to your situation. My next episode is coming up now. Freeze claims, ice dams, and what your policy really covers. Welcome to Property Talk. I'm your host, Sharice. With freezing temperatures impacting multiple states, I want to talk about something that causes confusion every single winter. Freeze claims, ice dams, and what your insurance policy actually covers. Because when water starts dripping from ceilings, people don't want assumptions. They want answers. Freeze claims, what they really are. Let's start here. One thing I want to clear up, because this trips people up every winter. Most homeowners' insurance policies do not have a separate freeze section like they do for fire, wind, or hail. Freeze claims aren't handled as their own category. They're usually evaluated under water damage coverage along with policy exclusions and homeowner responsibilities. So even though cold weather may contribute to the loss, the policy is really looking at what happened next. Did a pipe burst? Did water cause sudden damage? And were reasonable steps taken to protect the property? That's why freeze claims aren't automatic approvals. Coverage depends on policy language, conditions, and prevention, not just the temperature outside. Most homeowners' policies cover sudden and accidental discharge of water. However, coverage depends on whether policy conditions were met before the loss occurred. This is where claims are approved or denied. Do you know what policy conditions need to be met? Drop your answer in the comments. It's okay if you don't know. Not to worry, I'm going to tell you. And while you're dropping your comment, please subscribe and share. Insurance policies don't just list what's covered, they also list what the homeowner must do to prevent damage. Common policy requirements include maintaining heat during freezing temperatures, protecting plumbing systems, and taking precautions if the home is vacant. If a home was left without heat, water wasn't shut off, or pipes weren't protected, the carrier may deny the claim, even if damage occurred. Insurance evaluates risk management, not just the final result. Now let's talk about ice dams, because these cause major losses in colder regions, and growing losses in areas not used to prolonged freezing. Ice dams form when heat escapes through the roof. Snow melts unevenly, and melted water refreezes at the roof's edge. The refrozen ice creates a dam, blocking drainage. As more snow melts, water has nowhere to go, so it backs up under shingles and into the home. This is how ice dams cause attic damage: wet insulation, ceiling stains, and wall and interior water damage. Here's the kicker. The damage often isn't visible right away, which complicates claims. So, what's usually covered versus not, and why? Here's the breakdown most policies follow. What's most often covered is interior water damage caused by sudden ice dam intrusion and damage resulting from a burst pipe. What's usually not covered is the pipe itself. Roof damage tied to wear, tear, or poor maintenance. Long-term seepage or repeated water exposure, and damage caused by failure to maintain heat or protect the property. Insurance typically covers the resulting damage, not maintenance issues or preventable conditions. Freeze claims and ice dam losses are not automatic approvals. They are policy interpretation moments. Understanding your coverage can make all the difference when a loss occurs. This is Property Talk. I'm your host, Sharice. Until next time, stay prepared, protect your property, and always know what your policy actually covers.